Hey guys, Venom here. Today we're going to be going over wiping torsos. This is a very short video that's been requested by you guys, so I thought I'd show you guys another method of wiping stuff. This one I wouldn't entirely recommend for wiping helmets. You can damage them and stuff. Only reason I think sandpaper is great for torsos is because it won't scar up the final performance. So like once you wipe it with this, it'll be a lot smoother if you use the 1000 grit sandpaper that I will go over in the video. So let's get right into it. Alrighty, so what you're gonna need is your figure you want to wipe. So in this case, this is a rubber torso from Lego. So we're just gonna be wiping off the printing. You're gonna need some 1000 or 1200 grit sandpaper. This one's been used pretty heavily. But I've learned the heavier the use is, usually the smoother the outcome is. So it doesn't really matter as long as you have good 1200 or 1000 grit sandpaper. So get this, get your blank figure. You're also going to need a little bit of water. This is what you call wet sanding. So you have to get the sandpaper wet in order for it to do anything. So what I usually do is I put my finger in it. I got a little drop. So I'm just going to wet the surface of the sandpaper just a little bit. I'm going to separate the legs from the torso of the figure. So just have this left. I'm going to pull the arms back so I don't get the arms dirty. When you're wet sanding, you're going to have a lot of dirt and dust and stuff that kind of goes everywhere. Hence what this stuff on the paper is. What you're going to do is you're going to lay it face flat like this and then just rub it back and forth. You want to do this on a very flat surface, like a piece of wood or a table. Otherwise, your outcome is not going to be what it needs to be. So, and then lift it up every so often, kind of check on it, make sure you're not, messing with it too much. All right, and then every so often, you're also going to want to clean up the torso a little bit. So grab a little paper towel. Make sure you keep the arms clean. So we're almost done here. Doesn't take long, but it's, I think, a better method than scraping your torsos. Alrighty, can you hand me a paper towel? So there we go. There's a little spot right there, but we can fix that pretty easily. So you can just lift it up, kind of just, get that one spot out. And this should come out smoother than it was before. So there you go. It's completely blank, no camera tricks. And then you're just going to repeat it for the other side with you just moving the arms. So I usually do this so you don't have to separate the arms out. So just move it around and then repeat it on the back side. So that's how you do it. Thank you guys for joining. And one more thing, you can use a lower grit sandpaper. For figures, it doesn't matter huge amount, but for helmets it does. I usually prefer this because it just looks nicer and more professional. But you could use 1200 or not 1200, 200 if you really wanted to kind of get it off really fast and really easily. However, you have a whole bunch of scratches on it. Wet sanding, like I just showed you guys, is in my opinion, the better way to do it because it's just smooth and the decals will cling to it pretty easily without any shards or scratches on it. But when you seal it, the decal on top of the figure, then most of the scratches will somewhat go away to where you can't see them. So it's really up to personal preference, but I do recommend 1000 to 1200 grit, maybe even higher. So just that's what I recommend. Thank you guys for joining, and I'll see you guys next video.